Hi, I'm Brad Pickren, crew chief for the Torx Plus racing team. Countless manufacturers around the world have already discovered that the Torx Plus drive system can immediately help avoid downtime, boost productivity, and lower in-place costs. And now you can put Torx Plus drive to work for you. Solving assembly line problems was the driving force behind the development of the Torx Plus drive system. For a lot of original equipment manufacturers, the Torx drive system was a giant step ahead in productivity and quality because it outperformed Hex, Phillips, and other drive systems. But today's manufacturers are striving to drive productivity even higher and production costs even lower. You told us, Torx drive is great, but we need something even better. And we listened. Over 25 years of fastener research went into developing the Torx Plus drive system. The new design features two significant changes from original Torx: elliptical geometry and a true 0-degree drive angle. We came here to this massive Matsushita Refrigeration Company compressor plant to find out how they use the Torx Plus drive system to solve problems on one of their lines.
On this line, we're running the cylinder block for a refrigerator compressor at about 8,000 units per day. We're using a 2-spindle in a vertical position to screw 2 screws into the cylinder head. Because of such a small 4mm hex in which we were using, it was very easy for the hex bit to strip out inside the bolt and round the corners off because of the drive tangency was so big that the hex bit would actually just spin and wear the tip of the bit out.
What would happen when the bit failed?
When they were spinning out into the hex recess and the bolt was stripped out, basically the head was stripped completely rounded. We weren't able to get any torque values at all, and we were just getting nothing but repetitious rejects. Damaged assemblies a day that we saw up the line, once the hex bit failed, we probably saw anywhere in the neighborhood of 400 to 750 a shift.
So what did you do to solve the problem?
Torx Plus solved our problem. When we were using the 4mm hex bit, we were getting about 8,000 pieces per bit. When we changed to the Torx Plus drive system, we are getting over 400,000 pieces per bit.
So how did the switch from internal hex to Torx Plus drive make such a big impact here at Matsushita? The key is in the design. In addition to straight vertical sidewalls, the elliptically based geometry of the Torx Plus system provides a larger cross-sectional area at the lobes. That means increased overall strength of the drive system and improved driver bit life. On top of that, the drive tool tolerance with Torx Plus has been reduced by 50%, so there's an improved fit between the bit and the recess. Because of this unique geometry, the drive angle is actually 0 degrees. That means all of the drive tool's torque is being used to turn the fastener. There aren't any of the outward radial forces that can damage the walls of the recess. No other drive system can match the ultimate torque transfer of the Torx Plus drive. With Hex, which has a 60-degree drive angle, the corners of the bit are forced into the sidewalls of the fastener. This crushing action can lead to poor torque transfer, damaged assemblies, and rework. One company that was having problems with internal hex drive fasteners was Maytag Corporation, one of the largest appliance manufacturers in the world, and recognized around the globe for their reputation for quality.
Behind me is what we call our black assembly line. This is where we assemble the basic automatic washer. We used to use a 1/4 inch hex head set screw. We drove that set screw to a torque of 60 to 80 inch-pounds. Every day on this assembly line we drive many thousand set screws.
What was the problem you were having with the Hex?
We were having many failures per day with the stripping and the splitting of that set screw. We also had short tool life. Our tool life may only have been for 1 hour.
What would you do then?
We would have to shove our machine into the area behind me for repair.
What kind of results did you see after you made the switch to the Torx Plus drive?
After we switched from the Hex drive to the Torx Plus drive, our stripping and splitting has been reduced by over 85%. Typically, our Hex drive tool life may have only been for 1 hour. We've had some Torx Plus tools last as long as 30 days.
That's fantastic. But Hex isn't the only drive system that can cause problems. With Phillips drive, the angled sidewalls cause cam-out forces which push the driver up and out of the fastener and can cause damage. Torx Plus recess has straight vertical sidewalls and reduced recess fall-away for solid, surefire engagement. You don't need the end load that you do with a Phillips drive to overcome cam-out. That means for manual operations, you can reduce worker fatigue and repetitive motion injuries. Because of its proven ability to outperform drive systems like Hex and Phillips, companies such as Maytag, Matsushita, and hundreds of other companies have gotten on the inside track with Torx Plus drive to help solve assembly line fastening problems. In fact, laboratory tests have proven the Torx Plus drive system offers you an incredible 100% improvement in the life of the driver bit over other drive systems. That means each bit will drive 100% more fasteners at your current seating torque levels. And those were the results we got in the lab. Our customers have reported assembly line results that are even better. You can immediately cut costs two ways: lower tooling costs and significantly less downtime for tooling changes. Plus, over time, you can also save on warranty, scrap, and rework costs. Because of its unique geometry, the Torx Plus drive system can also give you a significant improvement in bit torsional strength over other drive systems. That gives you the capability for both higher installation torque and higher removal torque. And speaking of removal torque, you might be wondering about compatibility between Torx Plus fasteners and original Torx tools. Original Torx tools can be used on fasteners with the Torx Plus recess for field service. So service centers don't have to immediately purchase all new drive tools. As far as production tooling is concerned, you'll be pleased to know that Torx Plus tooling is readily available from your current tooling supplier. And Torx Plus technology is licensed to leading fastener and tooling manufacturers worldwide. You can get the Torx Plus recess on virtually any fastener design, with sizes ranging from the microscopic screws used on computer disk drives to screws used for railroad track construction. And with Torx Plus drive, you use the same size drive tool on both inch and metric fasteners. So you can switch to Torx Plus fasteners now and add or convert to metrics later. Now, what if your application involves high RPM engagement, where the drive bit is continuously rotating, like automated or robotic assembly? A Torx Plus recess with the Autosert feature is the answer for improving your productivity. The Autosert feature uses compound angle guide ramps on each lobe to create a self-centering, automatic engaging action. You get 100% engagement at as high as 700 RPM with no need to slow down the drive bit. A major truck trailer manufacturer switched to Torx Plus fasteners with the Autosert feature for their floorboard assembly. Engaging the fasteners at over 1500 RPM, they reduce their installation time by more than 15 minutes per trailer. There are also some other ways for you to get on the inside track with the Torx Plus drive system. To prevent unauthorized disassembly, the Torx Plus recess is available in a tamper-resistant design. This special configuration uses a unique 5-lobe recess with a solid post in the center. These fasteners are nearly impossible to remove without a special tamper-resistant Torx Plus drive tool. And the tooling is made available only to the OEM and the authorized service technicians. Torx Plus stem fasteners have an external Torx Plus configuration on one end of a double-end stud for easy driving and no risk of thread damage. Plus, the increased cross-sectional area gives you higher stem strength for maximum torque capacity. And for ultimate tooling flexibility, Torx Plus drive can be combined with either an external hex or contained slot to give you a dual drive system. This lets you use a hex socket or a slotted screwdriver in addition to Torx or Torx Plus tools for driving or removing the fastener. The remarkable Torx Plus drive system has helped solve problems and shift productivity into high gear at leading corporations around the globe. From the manufacturer of control valves for gas ranges, who went from 1,500 fasteners per bit to an average of $7,800. Or a vehicle seating maker from $4,000 to over $30,000. Or other companies that have gone from 2,500 fasteners per bit to over 40,000. Several major automakers in the U.S., Japan, and Europe are using Torx Plus fasteners in their vehicles for dozens of applications, from seating to mirrors, powertrains to emission control systems, from steering and suspension systems to airbags. We hear new success stories every day. Torx Plus fasteners are being used in hundreds of different applications, like communication satellites, lawn and garden equipment, cellular telephones, exercise equipment, electrical controls, motorcycles, appliances, power tools, and the list goes on. The bottom line is this: regardless of what drive system you're currently using, switching to the Torx Plus drive system can immediately reduce downtime, improve productivity, and lower your in-place costs.